Hey everybody, how's it going? I am messing with my mini bench, my mini bug out. It had a little bit of wobble, so ever just the tiniest bit. So I'm tightening it too tight. It's practically a fixed blade, so I gotta find this nice in between. So feel free to learn how to mess with pivots today with me. That feels loose. Hey Fook, hi Torch Forge. Ooh, best hunting knife. There we go. Oh, got wobble again. You're looking to buy a new one? What's your price range? Can kind of help you out from that standpoint. Um, I'll work that in. Um, nope, sorry, we're just a knife page. YouTube will demonetize. Easily replaceable if lost. Well, then, right in front of you, I have the best one. If you're thinking about Mora, this will run you $10 to $20 based on the one you want. Now, it has a rubber handle. It is stainless steel that is made in Sweden. It has, I don't know if you would call it a flat or a Scandi grind, but it does the job and it runs $10 to $20. And I know that sounds very cheap for taking out in the wilderness, but it, time and time again, goes through. If you lose it or it breaks, no problem. Oh, you got up to 1 to 200. Well, that even opens up the door more. I would look at possibly a Tops knives. They have some really good outdoor knives. And they've kind of got those like dual grind. I don't know if they call them skinners or not. But if you look up Tops knives, or Tops like machetes or like bush knives, you're going to find probably something you're really looking for. I would recommend that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just got a little loose, so I had to tighten the pivot on it. Nice skull and bones. What would be a good one? Oh, that's a good one. That would be the good size. It would that would definitely be a good one. I'm trying to think. Fook, maybe you can help me out. That Tops one where it's got the like if this was a fixed blade, it has the like hollow grind, and then it comes up with a flat grind to up here. Those are really good ones. But yeah, the Tacoma would be a good one. Don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that style of blade, but yeah, I would definitely recommend those. Yeah. I don't have a lot of fixed blades offhand. Well, if I could veer away from here, I would totally look it up. I can't off the top of my head, though. But either way, across the board, I feel like Tops Knives does a lot of really good stuff. Cold Steel does good stuff, but I would probably put Tops in a more outdoor situation. If you're looking for something to beat on a little bit more. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. That's the best thing you can have, a Milwaukee Fastback. They never go dull on you. The Tracker, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Tops has one called the Tracker. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong. I don't know where my Fastback is, but I always have one. I always have a couple box cutting styles on me cuz I always can carry extra blades. It's great, and then you don't have to worry about sharpening them. But that was a great question. I don't get asked that very often. Hey Rome, how are you doing today? Got one thing I wanted to also show. I've had this for about 2 weeks now. I picked this up on sale. This Workos TS12. It was under 15, whether you got it from Workos or Amazon. Now I think it's like 20, but this has over 1,000 lumens, and it has, man, I'm trying to remember the reach it has, but it's crazy good. I always like to look for one that has really good throw, because sometimes you want that distance. And I have Olights, I have all the brands, I have ones for my keychains, tiny ones for when I need. But this one is great to have on you or throw in a car. It also has the magnet on the back, and it's got the dual clip. You can put it on your hat or your pocket. You have one that just has the one blade that you use, and you have that one. You can store up to 5 blades inside of it. Nice. Yeah, that's the one I have. Mine doesn't, some of them have the seat cutter or whatever extras on it. I don't have that. I just have the one that stores extra blades. And that's what I recommend. But if you guys are looking for a good work flashlight, EDC, outdoor, indoor, this is a rechargeable one. Man, I really didn't know what I was getting myself into for $12, but this blows them away. I mean, this thing's great. I think it's got like 600 meters of throw on it. Oh, nice. I haven't checked out a lot of the DeWalt lights, but I'm always interested in checking out new stuff and reviewing them, so definitely up for that. Got one of my favorite finches out today. This is a yellow bone called the Stinger. Had this one for a while. I really like it. Hey Joe, how's it going? Yeah, Rome, I was blown away with that. I might end up picking up a second one for a giveaway. One of those Workos, because man, for the price, it is so good. So then I got this new finch. I would like to thank Finch for sending it in so that I can give it a fair review and let people know what I thought. This one's called the Stray Dog. This is still available in a couple different configurations. This is what they call, I believe, like Winter Flame or something carbon fiber, which is super smooth. Then they have a green micarta, a black blade, and then they have a bone one, I believe. But I usually like bigger knives, and my hands just fit on this, but the blade shape's great. This one is in N690, which, they use that all over the place, a lot of companies, but it's got a bolster lock, which I like. I mean, it's got an odd hand shape, but it fits. It works. Oh, the Benchmade Meat Crafter. Those are nice. Yeah. And let's see here. What else did I bring out? Of course, we gotta have some sprinkles for fun. And if Shay pops in, he sent the Max Force gas station knife, so we always gotta have a gas station knife on hand. Got the Pyrite Large. Sometimes I like to carry this one. I usually prefer just the regular sized Pyrite because the secondary lock is just not my favorite. So I just don't use it at all. And this is definitely overkill for size, but it's fun. And if you're not having fun, then what's the point? Hey, Ron Crow, how are you doing? Got my arc pouch that I keep my slip joints in. Let's see. Nice Archbishop 3.0, Devo Mash, Phoenix LD30, Bluminati Ninja Coin, JD4 Pry Bar Purple Anno. Very nice. ABW slip joint here. This thing, I like it. It stays in place. I don't ever feel like I'm going to really knock it down or anything. It's got a nice hollow grind to it. It's not like it's pretty deep of a hollow grind, but you can't. It doesn't really show. It's got a pretty good finish on here, I think is why. Buck 110 with the liner lock. Yeah, those are nice. One of my budget knives of the year, I think, is going to be this Titanium Beef. It comes in D2. You can buy a separate blade in S90V. Upgrade it so you can upgrade everything on here yourself. But the pocket clip is one of the best lately. And it takes a beating. This thing is $60. I have a 10% off coupon if you're ever interested in one. But man, this thing is just, I put it through the paces and it keeps going. I don't have the meat crafter. For Benchmade, I have the mini bug out, and I have, where is it at? And I have a regular bug out with Titanium scales. That's all I have for Benchmade myself. Benchmade gets a lot of flack for their prices. I can't defend some of their prices sometimes, but I will say, as far as quality goes, it does the job, and I've never had an issue. Work got in the way of your YouTubing. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with this pivot a little bit, loosen that up or something. But so the other day, I don't know if you guys saw, I dropped a short that I thought was really funny. I don't know if you guys saw it, where I did an unboxing of the mini Corvid, and it involved a cereal box. That's all I'll say. Go check it out. I thought it was fun. Today, it's been so nice outside. I ventured out into the world. Amazon had a sale, and I think they still do. Now, on the Moran, these are normally like $15, $20. On Amazon, it was $9.99 if you were okay getting just the black one, because they come in, various colorways. But I was like, $9.99, I'll pick one up. And I did some tree stumping with it today, and it excelled. This thing is great. No dents in the blade. It is just dirt from going out in the field and just having fun today. Still razor sharp. I mean, yeah, so the rules are, we don't do religion or politics, and everybody has to be polite. And if we're cool with that, I'm cool with that. Please give me a follow. But, if you're just going out for the day, going on a hike, these things are great. You can beat on them all you want, get them sharpened back up, or get to a point where you can sharpen it, give it away, and get a new one. So we call them Moras, but they're Mora Nil. They're made in Sweden, but $10 to $20, and these things are crazy sharp. I'll recommend them all day long for the price. All right, Cones, you can bounce on that. That doesn't sound like fun. But comes with a sheath. Nothing fancy, but $10. This is really a great outdoor knife. Yeah. So, what's everybody got in their pockets today? Anybody carrying anything interesting? There's always YouTube. You can't throw a stone without hitting YouTube live stream. That's right, Ron. But not a problem. We will see you later, my friend. But yeah, right now I'm kind of flicking around this brass guy. But today's carry was the Moran and my MSI. I had the mini Corvette as well today. Greg, how's it going, my friend? Should say I after a while this morning I left the Moran at home though because I was running a bunch of errands. Pretty crazy but fun day. So this morning, before it got too hot, I went out and made some tree stumping videos with the Moran, and then decided to take the younger one to the park, which was great. And then out of nowhere, my brother called me and wanted to take the little one to the arcade. So I was like, well, I'll tag along as well. And we got no school done today. So there we Shay, how's it going, my man? What's everybody got in the pockets? And I'll tell you guys, so TikTok is just such another world where I can post the ABW slip joint and it gets a normal amount of views. I posted the $10 Moran today of me stumping a tree, and it's just, the numbers are flying. So see, money doesn't equate fun. Around the house, just have the Valona full size, nice. So I've got the, I've had the Stinger for a while, which I always love from Finch. Great blade. And then I've got this one, which Finch sent in, so thank you very much, Finch. Totally blew me away. I was really looking at different Finches. I really wanted to see that frog legs. Sold out very fast, though. This one's the Stray Dog. And this is some very smooth fat carbon, but the ergos on this one and that blade, it's just right on the money. And then we cannot go wrong with Shay's Max Force speed holes for speed. And yeah, we got the sprinkles out. We got the Hank out. I was going to say again, so I've had this about 2 weeks, just testing it out, checking it out, and get that closed. Once again, under $20, the Workos TS12 has over 1,000 lumens, and it magnetizes, and it has, I think, close to 600 meters of throw, which is something I was looking for, and I really was apprehensive about the price for how far the throw was. And it might not be 600, but it's somewhere very high up there. I just love this thing. It does everything I thought everything it was supposed to do. So, if you're looking for a new flashlight, this one's definitely one to check out. Yeah, this was my first Workos BEDC. Actually was doing his share a link to Workos, saying that a huge sale. So I was like, I'll go check it out. But I've got a lot of the flashlights I want, but I really wanted something with a big throw. So I wasn't going to just buy anything. But I saw this TS12 was on sale for under 15 and had a crazy amount of throw, 1,000 lumens. And I was just thinking, if that was, if this was any other flashlight brand, this would be like $100. So I figured I'd take a chance on it. And it was also on sale on Amazon. I don't have any links for these, but they're on sale everywhere. And I was blown away by the quality. It really does. Really nice. I recommend them. It's got the pocket clip with the hat clip attached. Rechargeable, plus a battery. TS1 V2. 1400 lumens. Nice, Mimo. See, I'm kind of getting turned into a Workos guy here pretty quick. It's not taking much. All I ask is that I can get what I need for good prices. Yeah. But so yeah, it's been a pretty busy day, very busy week for me. Did get some art done yesterday. Um, and it's just fun. At first, it didn't quite. There was something I was gonna do, and it didn't pan out. And then once I started working through it, anyways, I was actually very, very happy with how this one came out. I've got those like spins. Somehow came up with a full circle. Um, this one was a lot of fun to do. It's got that reflective gold. And yeah. Hey Marco, how are you doing? Yeah, what's everybody got in the pockets today though? Hey Kathleen, no worries. You don't have to worry about being late. It is metallic, so I was just showing this, Kathleen. I did this one yesterday. Um, this here, and in the spiral, that is gold flake, metallic gold in the paint. So yeah, if you turn it, it will shine. Like I said, at first I wasn't super stoked on what I did, and then after it dried, it came together really well. So I'm very pleased with this one. Got a lot of like see-through, reflective parts, plus the gold. I've been big on a kick with gold lately, and I'm enjoying it. So, oh yeah, yeah, Mimo. I'm probably gonna start checking out a lot more Workos. Man, that's some good stuff. Um, so yeah, Kathleen. I know I have some in the gallery right now, but I might show them this one if they want to put it in. Um, we only do so many at a time because we frame them. We kind of float frame them with a black mat and a black frame, and then it gives it a really cool like depth for it. Um, so that's probably where this one will go. I've also been painting a handful of these. One of my favorite things to do is send mail. And one fun thing that's it's kind of an artist thing. Not every artist by any means, but weird ones like me. I will send to places that collect art with nothing in mind. I'm not asking for anything in return, but it will have the date from postage so that if somebody ever goes back and look at it, they can see exactly that it went through what city, when, and I find that intriguing. You just went on and you went on and bought the Mora. You will not be disappointed. This is a good one. And to all the people that say cheap knives aren't worth it, $10, and this is worth it 10 times over. I would drop $50 on this knife if I had to. It's good, but for $10, you can't go wrong. Fook has 5 of them. Oh yeah, Kathleen, I agreed. So this one was on sale on Amazon. So they had like the two-tone colors, and they were asking 15 to 20, but they had all black on sale for $9.99. So I snagged one. Been using it for tree stumping and fun. I posted a video doing a little tree stumping. And I might pick up a couple more for giveaways down the road. Just they're really good for your money. So, oh, you didn't find the black one? What one did you find? But But even at 15 to 20, they're still for the money. They're great knives. What's I gonna say? So yeah, I was doing some tree stumping because I thought that might be fun for some videos. Preferably one that has a belt loop. Okay. Whew. Let me think on that for a minute. So we're thinking a little fixed blade with a belt loop. Let me see. Oh, the orange and the army green. Those are good ones. I like those colors. You got the army green. Very cool. There's some people that just collect all the colors. See, so many knives now come with well, not like this, but like, let me see if I got it right here. Like, like I have a Boker, but it comes with a clamshell. It isn't the best one. There's a lot of them that come with different kinds. I should go take this out stumping. This is 440 hollow ground, so this might be some. It's a hefty one. But there is a company that makes different loops that you can buy for like $5 and turn any knife into one that can have a belt loop. And for some reason I'm forgetting their name, even though they're amazing. Hey, Junior Knife Collector. See here, Kaiser's done a lot of fixed blades recently. Trying to think. There's a new concept fixed blade. Hey, Brian. But if you're looking for, like, say, leather or something, that is getting a lot harder to come by. Pickled Steel. I just got to check out a couple of their fixed blades. And they do good quality. They're a South African company, but you can get them here in the States. And they do leather sheaths with belt loops. Clint, how's it going? Henry? Still waiting to see what's in some people's pockets. If anybody's got something fun. I saw Casey just popped on, so I'm guessing a few people are over checking Casey out, but that is all right. Isn't Casey always on? That is true. I wish here's a. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, click on the EDC roundtable. They will have stuff, I bet. For finding the right kind of sheath you'd like. Casey's been around a lot longer than me. I have no problems with him going live whenever he feels like it. The only reason I wish that it would be like right after me is so that I could watch also. Casey's a fun guy. I enjoy him. So last night didn't happen with me and Kenman. My bad. I had some evening activities I had to do. Because you had and it came off your coveralls and lost it because it for the one with the belt loops that wouldn't. Oh yeah, click on the link Kathleen put, the EDC roundtable, and that'll take you to some options. Flightanium, what's up? How's it going? Josh, am I right? I hope I'm right. Yeah, we kind of slowed down on. A lot of people slowed down on growth the past couple weeks. YouTube always changing things up. Awesome. But we're bouncing back and getting close to that 2K, and I am stoked for this giveaway. Kudos to Flytanium for supplying a beef. This one's mine, so you will not get a beat up beef. You will get a new beef. And if you guys haven't checked out Flytanium for your scales, this Benchmade was a gift to me from a friend with the scales, and I love it. And it kind of just has a bit more meaning since it was from a friend. That was super cool. Yeah, are you carrying your beef today, Shay? But yeah, I posted a fun video a couple days ago, or a short on YouTube, where I took the mini Corvid and pretended like I found it in a box of cereal. So that was a fun one. To be exact, it was some generic berry crunch because I thought the box looked cool. A new arcade coming soon. Awesome. I'm going to be all up for that. That would be cool. I've had my eyes on, I want to get a trainer, a Balisong trainer. I had one when I was in high school, and I don't know what happened to it. It wasn't a trainer though, but I want to get back into that. And gotta go. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, High Torch Forge. Hope to see you in here again. Go live Monday through Friday. And I did not get to go live with Kenman yesterday. It was my fault. I had some events pop up that I just had to take care of. So I'm talking to him about maybe later this week we'll go live together. But he's got his disc golf going on now. So he was it every time. Oh, man. So has anybody's Tempest shown up in the mail yet? I know today's just Wednesday, but I was curious if anybody's had a chance to get their downdrafts yet. I'm really excited to hearing what you guys think about those. And Casey's excited to hear about them too. I've been really enjoying this one. They're very lightweight. And let's see here. Ooh, that would be great. Is anybody in here going to Blade Show? I unfortunately had, well, I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to go, and then I got an invite to share B&B with some people. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And then I had some family stuff come up that I just couldn't say no to. So I'm missing Atlanta, but I'm hoping to either hit West, and I'm definitely going to hit Texas next year. So those are that's the plan for the soonest. Are you unveiling the new arcade at Blade Show Atlanta? That'd be cool. Hey, Gons, how are you doing today? What you got in the pockets, my friend? Oh, snap. So I'm going to have somebody pick one up there. Go to West, Ron? All right. With some other really cool goodies. I saw the slip joint. That's on my list to order this week. Definitely going to go all black if it's still available. Probably going to order that tonight. That came out super cool looking, I saw on the site. So I had to wait until my budget after getting the downdraft had filled back up a little bit. Hey, Tegan, I'm doing good. How are you doing? The Combat Troden, the McNeese Mac 2. Very nice. The arcade will be a budget arcade that can be upgraded. Well, that will be really cool. That would be a fun build. That would be really fun to. I could probably do like a time lapse. I could get the budget one, order some parts. I could do like a fun time lapse with that. That would be cool. I could have my son help out with that. He likes doing builds, so that'll be awesome. It's great to see everybody in here today. What else have we got going on? In case somebody was wondering, had a new painting done yesterday. Oh, thank you, Flightanium. I'm trying. I am trying, Josh. So yeah, I'm gonna have a busy week. I got to get some photos. I mean, I just take my own photos, but of my art, get them to the gallery. And then I've got a bunch of pass around stuff that I've got to get out to the guys so they can get their videos done. And what am I doing? A paint and chat. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I've been grinding every day and it's been fun. So paint and chat would be fun. I could work something up where maybe I'll post a list of a couple things. Bob Ross of the Knife World, yeah. I painted some new journals too. And these fit. These are blank because I like to sketch, so I get blank ones. But these fit in Arc and Viperade pouches. And I make all sorts of kinds. I do colorful abstract. I do skulls. They're fun to do, but they do fit in all the pouches, which is fun. Yeah, I could totally do that. I've got a handful of notebooks I need to make and get out there. So I could do that. I could work on a big painting. That sounds like a good idea. I'll pick what is today? Wednesday? Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll pick a day where I know I can sit and we can chill, or if we want to do something like you guys get some materials and we could paint together. I could show you guys like what I'm doing. You guys could follow along if you wanted. Definitely do a painting video. Oh, you ordered a beef last night. Awesome. Which color did you get? It's funny, Shay. The knife world is very accepting of the art. The art world doesn't get into knives as much. And I've tried. I've been like, how often are we getting packages of supplies? How often are we opening things? How often am I like one of the best things I ever got in the mail was this guy right here. Dremel. Their social media person's pretty funny. And I just DM'd them. I was like, hey, I make art, but I like to kind of rough it up sometimes. And they said, well, you need a Dremel. And they just sent me a Dremel. And so definitely art and cutting and everything goes hand in hand to me. Yeah. And I was going to say also, we all know Blade Walker. And I was talking to him last week. And he's been getting, texts and everything because, he's not doing the best. But he would love handwritten letters from the community. He's hanging them up on his wall so he can look at them while he's stuck in bed. And if anybody wants to send him a letter, let me know. I'll hook you up with his address. It makes his day. It's the least we could do, right? Or the least I could do to help him out. So he's been a good friend since I got into the community and started our channels about the same time. So it's pretty stoked to see that MC gave him a shout out. Need to wake them up by painting scales. I have done scales. I did some scales for Iowa AK. I'll ask him to share that one again. And then I did some scales for Jimmy Crow. He really liked them. I'm looking at trying some different ways to do them too. So you got the full black one like I have? Awesome. Yeah, I'm loving this. The one thing I'm thinking about doing is I've been on this blurple kick, so I might order some hardware just to give it a little bit of color. But that'll be fun. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Trying to think. You know, if you hold on, I'll grab one of my wood paintings I recently finished. Sorry. Here we go. So like this is a recent one. It's like an 8x10 on wood. And so once I was done, I let the Dremel kind of go off on its own around the edges. And it just gives it a very unique feeling. Bit weathered. You know, I'm in Iowa, and a lot of our known artists like Grant Wood and stuff were, you know, about 100 years ago. And I don't know, it gives me kind of like that, trying to get to that vibe. But yeah, that's what I've been working on lately. And those are much easier to hang in the gallery. So I think my chat stuck on me for a second. Hold on just a second. There we go. All right. But yeah, got to check out the Stray Dog from Finch, which that's a pretty cool blade shape. And yeah, let's see, this week the CMB Predator Volume 3 version 3, the button lock, will be here probably Friday or Saturday, so it'll be at the end of the week. And then be some reviews and yeah, kind of just going with the flow this week. But is there anything you guys are looking forward to checking out? I'm all ears. And just to make sure, my phone keeps kind of giving this little freezing thing. If somebody wants to just type something new in the chat, just so I can make sure I'm not frozen. I'm not sure what's going on with my chat. Something new. There we go. There we go. Hello, Rihanna. There we go, my angry face. Yeah, everything kind of froze for a second on my phone. I don't know what happened, but yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up this week. Kind of going with the flow, doing some outdoor stuff. And is there anything you guys are looking forward to seeing coming out? I know there's been a lot of releases. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out of Blade Show. Just kind of curious what people have their eyes on. That concept, is it Daco? That looks pretty cool. I'm still hoping to save up and get myself one of those Leviathans. Those are pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, and we also got to check out. Oh, maybe that's not right there. It's not where I thought I'd put it. Here we go. Hoping your Mallory goes into production. I'm hoping it does too. I'm hoping he can, you know, get it out as soon as possible. It looks very cool. Man, I've just been pre-saving for so many things. Here's the Finch Cherry Bomb. Came in, did a little review. Kind of reminds me of the Stinger, except a little bit thicker all the way around. And it has this really nice snake wood. And their awesome Finch logo that glows in the dark. The Amphibian. I haven't gotten to check out the Amphibian myself. I've heard some people love it. Some people it's a little too big for. I haven't checked it out myself, but I love my MSI, and I carry that around quite a bit. So let's see. He's got the MSI, and he loves it. Really wants an Amphibian, also larger hand. Yeah. I think the Amphibian's probably pretty. It looks pretty cool. I think the Knight's Edge had it, and he liked it. I don't know if he had it or has it, but he liked it a lot. I'd love to check out a Stitch. That would be really cool. Finch has a new one coming out next week. And it's called the Widowmaker, and it's a Warncliffe, and it looks really neat. And I might have to pick that up, but I got to get some other stuff taken care of first. So we'll see. But I know a lot of places have this in stock. Traditional pocket knives. I believe White Mountain does, so you can use 10% off code on White Mountain. Love the SOCOM over the Stitch, but both are top tier choices. Good to know. Yeah. But yeah, so that's my plans for the week. And if there's anything you guys want to see this week coming up, let me know. I know Kenman's been busy with disc golf, so I don't know if he's going to go live today or not. But I'm trying to think. Oh, Mad Yako shared me one of there. Some skipped again. The Hanks made it into a newspaper article about EDC, I think in Texas or something. So I thought that was pretty cool. Definitely, I was really stoked about that. And I think I'm going to start adding Hanks to my daily carry. Mainly just to clean my glasses. But yeah, let's see here. Today's Wednesday. I'm losing track of days. So I'll be live tomorrow, and then Friday we'll do a fun giveaway. I've got some really cool stuff from Kelly. Kelly's Mishmash. Some fun stuff. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a piece of art. Somebody's up for that. I always enjoy doing that. Maybe I'll give people a choice. But let's see here. I think that's kind of today. I've just been so busy today. I'm trying to keep up. Thank you, Clint. Yeah, he posted it, and I was like, wait, what? And yeah, I was super stoked. It was about, just general EDC, and this guy I'm not aware of, but he happened to get one of the Hanks, and that's super cool to hear. You never know where things go, I guess, when they order them off the internet. So that's pretty cool. And let's see here. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's everything covered. I'll work on setting up an art paint live where we can paint, just shoot the shit, have fun. And let me know if you guys want to do it where like I could give a small list and we could paint at the same time, or if you guys just want to hang out while I paint. Ali, these are not for sale. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I do reviews and unboxings and general community hangouts. So, but yeah, I think that's everything I've got today. Ooh, in today's video, I even found a way to include sprinkles. So feel free to watch some shorts. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And yeah, I think I'm going to bounce, try to get some things done. So hope you guys all have an amazing night, and we'll talk soon. Later.